Have you ever heard the legend of Tangkuban Perahu, the upside-down boat mountain in West Java? Its origin story is a tale of love, betrayal, and a mother's curse. Let's dive into the fascinating legend of Sangkuriang. In the ancient Sundanese kingdom lived a beautiful princess named Dayang Sambe. She was renowned for her grace and her skill at weaving. One day, while weaving on her balcony, her shuttle fell to the ground. Feeling lazy, she idly promised to marry anyone who would retrieve it for her. To her surprise, a dog named Tumang brought it back. Tumang was no ordinary dog. He was a demigod who had been cursed. Bound by her promise, Dayang Sumbi married him. Soon, they had a son named Sangkuriang. He grew up to be a strong and handsome boy, completely unaware that the loyal dog who always accompanied him on his hunts was actually his father, Dayang Sumbi. Blessed with eternal youth by the gods, never aged a day. One day, Dayang Sumbi asked Sangkuriang to hunt for a deer's heart. For a special feast, Sangkuriang went into the forest with Tumang, but after a long day of searching, he couldn't find a single deer. Frustrated and desperate not to disappoint his mother, he made a terrible decision. He killed Tumang and took his heart home, presenting it to Dayang Sumbi. Dayang Sumbi, unknowingly, cooked the heart. When she later asked Sangkuriang where Tumang was, he confessed his horrific deed. Overcome with grief and rage, she struck Sangkuriang on the head with a wooden spoon, leaving a permanent scar, and banished him from the kingdom. Years passed. Sangkuriang wandered the world, becoming a powerful and wise man, but he had no memory of his past. One day, his journey led him back to his homeland. There, he met a breathtakingly beautiful woman and instantly fell in love. He had no idea this was his own mother, Dayang Sumbi, who remained eternally young. He proposed to her, and she, captivated by his charm, accepted. But one day, as she was caressing his hair, she discovered the familiar scar on his head. The horrifying truth crashed down on her. She was about to marry her own son. Desperate to prevent the unnatural union, she gave Sangkuriang an impossible task. He had to build a massive lake and a boat to sail on it, all within a single night, before the rooster crowed at dawn. Sangkuriang, with his supernatural powers, accepted the challenge. He summoned spirits and genies to help him dam the great Citarum River and carve a boat from a giant tree. As dawn approached, Dayang Sumbi saw that Sangkuriang was about to succeed. In a panic, she woke up all the village women and told them to wave their bright red scarves in the east, mimicking the sunrise. The roosters, tricked by the false dawn, began to crow. Sangkuriang, believing he had failed, flew into a rage. He kicked the nearly finished boat with all his might, sending it flying until it landed upside down, forming the mountain we now know as Tangkuban Perahu. The upturned boat, the dam he built, broke, creating the Bonding Basin. It's a powerful story of fate and consequence, forever etched into the Indonesian landscape. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this legend, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from around the world. See you next time.